All right, we're now on to administrative item 8.2. Discussion of community advisory body appointments for terms starting January 1.
Give me 1 second.
Yes.
I have an idea. Let's hold this over for when Ruth's not here, and then we will appoint Ruth to all the committees.
That's not fair.
It's
not?
really not. That would be me.
I thought it was a great idea.
Why, are you tired?
That's what happened. I guess I got transferred one time because I was not. Seriously,
Oh, really?
from Chicago to California.
Okay,
Missing my...
Mayor and Council. This is every year, the council reviews the advisory bodies and appointments that the terms are ending for that year. And after receiving direction from council about what committees, if any, will be eliminated due to their work being done, or any changes in membership, or and plus the new appointments or reappointments for terms that are beginning January 1st of the new year. Staff will come back on December 17th with that legislation for your adoption. So this is to give us direction on what to bring back to you.
I support terminating the Shellmount Street, Powell Street Bridge Improvement
I do too.
Ad hoc Committee.
Well, that's the first.
That we accept all these recommendations here. Terminate the Shellmount, institute setting membership, and make appointments.
So one of the questions about setting the membership, attachment A into the staff report, looks like this, light green.
I like that, thank you.
Gave all the different voting memberships, and one of the issues that have come recently is that the process to fill vacancies has gotten rather cumbersome, particularly the part in which before every unscheduled vacancy is noticed to come to the committee and asking should the membership be changed, then come to the council to make the decision. You know, it's becoming a 3 or 4 month process to fill a unscheduled vacancy, and it's not just a staff concern, but we've heard concerns from committee members too, that it really hurts their work when they've got vacancies for so long. So we're recommending that there will be set terms. These are the terms that are here today. There are 3 actually. There's the Bike Ped Committee, the Economic Development Advisory Committee, the Park Avenue District Advisory Committee, and the Public Art Committee that each have even number voting members, and it has been requested, for example, by Public Art that they have an odd number. So staff would recommend that that it happen by attrition, essentially.
Yeah.
That the next unscheduled vacancy
Just don't fill it.
just don't fill it.
Right.
And of course, we'd bring you either an information memo or information report. We would let you know. But that would be for those, and we would suggest reducing them by 1 and doing it by attrition. And I think the only one, so the Park Avenue, it does have a difference between residential and business members. So I don't know if I could have some direction on to make it 3 business members, to make it 5 residents, just what that attrition would be. Or see who
Leaves first.
Yeah.
first.
It's kind of a waiting game.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Okay,
a very
that's
big
fine.
decision.
We can do that, because I think for Bike Ped, most of the members are just live or work, and so is with the Public Art Committee. So we'll just leave it up to attrition. Okay, great.
But for the idea of having a maximum membership of 9, I think that would change this dynamic too. It's not just the odd number, but it's also, you know, if you have 16 people on a committee, it just does not function in the same way as a 9-member committee. So I'm in favor of saying there's a maximum of 9 for any committee. But the problem is that the council then, you know, we like to appoint everybody who applies, and we can't do that.
We do.
It makes harder decisions for us and understanding who, you know, frankly, I think our application system is flawed in that we don't know a lot necessarily unless we reach out to each individual and talk with them, which I used to do and don't have the time always to do now. and kind of vet them and know. Otherwise, yeah, you're appointing the person you know, which is not the best committee necessarily. So I like the idea of a maximum, but it means obviously for the council a big change in the way we appoint people. And are we willing to do that?
I think we should strive towards that.
I think we should.
Okay.
And directing people toward, you know, vacant spots where they might be interested in serving.
So the direction is to kind of through attrition, try to shrink those committees down to 9. It may take a while, as you can understand.
Yeah.
For some of the committees anyway.
Right.
Okay. We will do
We
that.
have a motion and
Okay,
Is
so
there
then.
enough? Is there enough on the council who agree with that?
Yeah.
I guess so. 3?
3, yeah? We have
Okay.
3 who agree? Yeah.
Okay. This will be coming back as part, I'll put.
You
this-
have 2 or 3 days to put that together, right?
It's going to be.
yesterday.
Yeah. it was-
Yesterday? Oh.
Yeah, and I have a
We'll
plane
get
to
to it
catch
tonight.
tomorrow, so it's going to be very interesting. So then the next thing is looking at the appointments. If you look at your staff report, attachment B has the different committees that have what I call scheduled vacancies, and those are committees that have terms that end at the end of this month. Not all do. At last year, the council switched to 2-year terms for most committees. There's a few exceptions, Planning Commission being one, Commission on Aging being the other. And so the Child Development, Commission on Aging, Finance Advisory, Housing Advisory, and Planning Art Committee all have terms that end. There is I think a summary, the attachment B, and the yellow indicate the terms that are ending. If there is a name in the yellow, that is an incumbent that has asked to be reappointed. If it says vacant and it's yellow, it means it's a term that ends this year, but there's no one currently in the seat. The past month or so, given the cumbersomeness of the vacancy process right now, if it was ending this year, it was, well, just wrap it up into this process. There are a few committees that actually, in the past really month, have had some unscheduled, that has some unscheduled vacancies, but until I got direction, I was kind of holding off on that. So I will look at those in terms of shrinking those committees, and those then may be the first that we have an opportunity to shrink. And that's the Bike Ped Committee, the Child Development Advisory Committee, the Housing Advisory Committee, and the Park Avenue District Advisory Committee all have have vacancies that would be for terms ending next year. So rather than going through with those, that recruitment, those would be the first to essentially be not filled through attrition based upon your direction tonight, if I'm correct.
I have a quick question,
Uh-huh.
Karen, just to clarify. I'm looking at the ECDC committee, and did you say that people whose names are highlighted asked to be reappointed?
They either asked to be reappointed or having not heard from them.
Okay, because I know that Amy Simpson does not want to
Right.
be reappointed, but her name is highlighted.
I was hesitant to decide for someone that they did not want to be
Right.
appointed, and I
Okay.
assumed that if someone
She
got
doesn't have a
reappointed who
child there
didn't,
anymore. Yeah.
She's not a
Okay.
parent anymore there.
Yeah.
we would find that out when they got their reappointment letter.
That's right.
Okay.
You can just
Okay.
scare yourself. But for example, I'm looking at that one too, and
Amy Simpson?
yes.
Okay. Well, this is one that is at 10 now, so 9 would
But
be
it's
one
at,
less person.
it's at 10 with the council liaison, who's not a voting member.
True.
So I think it's at 9.
Okay. I will make sure that if it's less than 9, we will continue on with the recruitment.
Okay.
Well, but so then we do have some committees, like the Finance Advisory Committee, where it's only 7. It's actually 5 voting members. And does the council want to have everyone at 9 or just keep that one at 5?
What say you, Nora, on finance?
We're trying to simplify this.
Yeah, I know.
So let's just say 9 is the top number. If there are other committees.
Well, I was going to
that
make a
have
request for 1 to go up to 10 or 11, so,
Which one?
public
five. Get a
arts.
grip, Kurt.
Hey, I like people, I like more people at the meetings, especially in public art.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I will make sure that, I will check to make sure that it's only those committees that are higher than 9 voting members that, attrition, that will be in the staff report.
Okay.
Next one, okay.
Great.
So, so in addition, there are a few new applicants. So for example, for the Child Development Center, that is currently 9 voting members. There are 3 vacancies and 2, one is for a parent, one is for a parent with a child with a state subsidy, and one's a business member. And there is, I guess, sorry.
There's another parent vacancy if Amy Simpson
Right,
is no
there's,
longer.
right, there's a parent, sorry, there's a parent.
Approved someone last meeting.
Oh, did we?
We approved a new parent, Sana, right? Was it
Oh, yeah.
approved?
Right,
Yeah,
right,
Yes.
we did.
yeah, that's not on there.
Okay, so that's the new parent. Oh, that's the one for 2014. So there is a business position for that one, and we do have 1 business rep applicant,
But with Amy gone, do we have another parent there? so
and we
that
would have
David
another
could-
parent. Yes.
Okay.
So are we appointing tonight David Kritzberg and Corrigan Malloy?
I would come back with legislation, but I would put those names in the resolution that
All
comes
right.
back.
Okay,
All
all
right.
right,
Great.
yeah.
Okay, so Corrigan and Kritzberg, okay? Then Commission on Aging, there are 2, there are 2 people who would like to be reappointed, and 1 person who is a new applicant. So Lily Mosley and Judy Osser are incumbents with terms ending this month, and Ray Westergaard is the new applicant.
I'm concerned that he didn't state why he's interested in serving on that particular body. His, I think his application is incomplete.
Well, they already have 9 members, so there's not a vacancy on that committee.
Unless someone is not coming back,
Well,
right? We generally don't kick people off committees when they've served us, right? I
well,
mean,
as far as I know, Lily and Judy still want to be on the committee.
okay.
All right.
So I would just not
There's no vacancy.
consider, yeah, a vacancy.
For the Finance Advisory Committee, there is 1 term well, there's 1 term that ends with the resident, that's Fran Patel, and she is interested in being reappointed, and 1 business vacancy, which we do not have an application for at this time. So the only,
We should tell our Chamber of Commerce to let
Yeah.
people know.
we
Right.
can do that. So Fran Cotel is the only applicant for that position. It would be a reappointment.
Okay.
Okay? Then the Housing Advisory Committee, there are 4 community members whose terms are ending. They all wish to be reappointed. And there is 1 new applicant also for that committee, and that's Flavanna Rogers, and that committee is
Big.
It's at 13.
large.
Right. Well, it's only 12, actually, if Ruth is not a
But there's
voting
no
member.
vacancy.
Yeah, I'm not a vote.
Vacancy on that.
There's no vacancy and there's
It's vacant.
There's 1 vacancy, but that would keep it at 13.
Right, so we're trying to.
yeah, we're trying to,
Attrition.
No, if you
Right.
don't fill the vacancy,
fill the
you're down
vacancy.
to 12.
It's don't-
All right.
Now it's
No
12,
vacancy.
Yep.
okay?
We hang out
Well,
the sign.
but 12,
no
which is an
vacancy.
odd number with the liaison. It's an odd number.
Now it's an odd number.
Yeah, which is good.
And then last is public art. There are 4 terms up this year, and all 4 of the incumbents wish to be reappointed. And there's also applicants for 4 new there are other, there's 4 additional applications.
But there's no vacancy.
But there's no
There's no
vacancy.
vacancies.
I'd say Adam.
What?
I like when
Kurt's
people
back
make,
into the bad habits.
I have
Just
bad
adding
habits that way.
everybody.
When it comes to public art, more the better.
Okay. And this committee is at 9. This committee is at 9. And for people who are not appointed, we do send letters thanking them for their interest and saying that we keep their applications on file for 1 year.
Right.
And that we will notice them of upcoming vacancies, and we do call them.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
So that's all the direction I need on that. Thank you.
Can I ask one question, which is the I'm not seeing it on the list. The Park Avenue District Advisory Committee. Right now at the end of our agenda, we have body vacancies, which I appreciate having there. And it says that there is 1 business representative vacancy on the Park Avenue District, and I don't see it on your report, and I'm wondering if that one was filled and wasn't taken off the agenda, or if there's something, it's just an inconsistency. Maybe you could figure
I
that out.
believe if you look at the roster, which I think is attachment D, under Park Avenue District Advisory Committee, you'll see there is a vacancy for a business representative.
And is that one we needed attrition on?
Well, I believe there were 11 members, not including the council liaison.
Oh, right, so we do need attrition, so let's not fill that vacancy.
That vacancy was for one of the terms that end next year. That's why it wasn't included for action today. But that would be one that would be taken off. Okay. So that's the direction that I need for that. So thank you.
On to 8.3.
What about 8.2?
Yeah, 8.2.
Oh,
8.2.
that was 8.2 that we just did.
No, no.
Right.
So 8.3 is the city council non-voting liaisons to the various city advisory bodies. And of course, since you just eliminated the Shell Mountain Street, Powell Street Bridge ad hoc task force, there is no appointment needed for that one. There is a summary page of all the different city council subcommittees, as well as the community advisory body, and who is the incumbent at this point. This is the opportunity for council to direct staff on which council members will be retaining their liaisons and which council members may be making a change or stepping down.
I need to step down from the BPAC. I need one less meeting.
Now that you're mayor,
And while I love the BPAC, they have very lively meetings. They're a terrific group. With that one meeting monthly, that would just help me a lot if I had to not go to that one so often.
well, I would be interested in serving on that committee at the risk of
There you
committing
go.
myself to one more thing. But I know that they're a subcommittee of the Transportation Committee, which I also serve on, and I don't know if
That might be useful.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
useful,
perfect.
Jennifer.
No
Yeah,
problem.
that's
We
great.
love
That's
that.
good, that's good.
okay. Something else will have to go, but
I'm happy to continue serving on the ECDC Advisory Committee.
Well, I need some more time at night, too, so does anybody want Park and Recs?
I'll take it.
Okay, thank you.
But I noticed it kind of says meets as needed or something. I'm not sure when it meets.
It meets,
Every other month.
no, it meets every month.
Oh, it meets every month.
Yeah.
It
Every
says
month?
Every other month.
That's not right.
we should just
No, I
fix
think the roster says every other month, but
Right, but the committee decided to meet once a month because they had plenty to do.
So when does it meet? Wait, I have to find it here.
Same time the Gilman JPA
Third
meets.
Wednesday of the month?
Every
it's the
other
third-
month, 8 times.
I believe it's the third Wednesday of the month.
What day of the week does it meet?
Wednesday, third Wednesday at, I
5:30.
think it's 5:30 at the rec center.
Okay. I have to start putting that in my calendar.
I'd like to remain on the Finance Committee. Who else wants to do that?
And I guess I'd like to pull my name out of the Public Works since,
We've reached 11:30. We have to vote if we're going to continue.
no, it's not.
Move to continue.
11:27.
Second. We're going to be done.
Should we go down each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and see who's on? Right. Let's do this systematically. So the City Council subcommittees.
Yeah, which page are you on? Are they all listed?
I'm on 175, Attachment D.
Thank you.
And so if we're reviewing all of the subcommittees and deciding who's going to serve on these, can we just
Have you looked at 199?
Yeah, go right down.
down?
199?
199?
Okay.
We go with 199?
And what?
199. It just suddenly got very quiet. I want to make sure we're not all just sleeping.
Is that the electronic 199 or the written page?
It's 205 electronically.
Okay.
Packet here.
So are we having no change to the Community Preservation Committee? That's right now Asher and Davis.
Fine with me.
It's good by me. Public Safety Committee, Brinkman and Davis.
Fine with me.
Yep.
Okay. Public Works Committee, Brinkman and Davis.
Fine
Davis.
with me. But,
I'll try to attend occasionally. Okay.
all right, all right.
Maurice gets so
Is that
tired
the
of
one
me.
that we need to add some residents to? Some other people? It was suggested at a meeting a few months ago.
It's always open to the
It's always
public.
open.
That's true.
Technology Committee, Asher and Davis, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm fine.
Transportation Committee,
Yep.
okay. The BPAC will now be Jennifer. I can remain on the CDC, Commission on Aging,
Okay,
okay. Economic Development,
okay.
okay. Finance Advisory Committee, I'd like to remain on that. So would Nora, okay. Housing Committee, Ruth,
I'm fine with that.
okay. The Marina Committee,
Okay,
okay. Park Avenue District Advisory Committee,
okay.
yep. And Parks and Rec is now going to be Ruth,
Yeah.
okay. And Mayor Brinkman wants a bigger, better public art committee, so
I'm there.
we'll continue to
Yay.
serve on that.
Good job.
Okay.
I just want to publicly say how much I appreciate all the committees that
Thank you,
you serve on, Nora, because I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, thank you, Nora.
I don't have little kids at home,
Well, that's true.
and I don't have a full-time job, so there you go.
That helps.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Okay.
I don't know how you four do it.
Well, thank you.
Okay, now on to 8.4.
Anytime we want to consolidate a few of these committees into one. Oh, we're done with that, okay.
We're down.
Right.
Regional bodies.
Regional committees on 8.4.
So the last part of this are the regional committees that the council is on, and there is a summary for those as well. In addition, there are Jim Golden's term on the Mosquito Abatement District is up this year, and he has asked to be reappointed. And all the others are council appointments. And just to note that the Alameda County Housing Authority commissions for a 4-year term, which is a council member represented position.
That's so random.
I'd move to reappoint Jim Golden.
I'd second it.
He,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
How
He loves his bugs.
he
the
attends
mosquito
all those
thing. He
meetings,
loves
go
it.
all the way down to Hayward.
second, third, fourth.
Yes.
Unanimous.
Thank you, Jim.
Yes, thank you.
So the Alameda County Housing Authority, the term ends this year, it looks like, although you've not held it for 4 years, but,
Right, I've held it for 2. I'd like to continue serving.
okay, I
That's
would
good.
recommend that.
Why don't we just go down from the top and,
Okay.
Okay, so AC Transit,
Oh, that's a good one. That never meets.
Atkin,
Yes, I think that one should be. I feel like with all these conversations we've had about transportation, so
have it meet again?
if anybody wants to relinquish their non-meeting position on that, I'd be happy to serve. But
I'd be glad.
I would
to-
also probably call for a meeting. So
Jennifer, I'll relinquish it.
Okay, so,
yeah, okay.
so it'll be Atkin and West.
Right,
Yep.
right,
Okay.
right.
The A-bag, Ruth?
Yeah, if someone wants to take that from me, that'd be quite all right with me.
I might be interested in that one.
You are?
Kurt?
That's yours.
Okay, that's
Oh, good,
Kurt's.
good.
Alameda County Associated Community, that's city
ACAP.
manager, right?
Please.
That's
That's a mess.
that doesn't have to meet again.
Right, okay.
That's the city manager and the city attorney.
Yeah, that's who's.
I don't know if you know that story, Superintendent.
Yes, okay. Alameda County Fire Department,
I'll take it.
okay. Kurt will do that again. I'll serve on the Housing Authority, ACTC.
I'll serve as Kurt's alternate on the fire again, unless someone
good.
unless someone wants
We're
to
having
do
our
it.
party on Thursday night
Yeah, I know.
at
I'm busy.
McNamara's.
You're in it for the party?
There's a lot of parties
Okay.
happening.
That's cool. That's really cool.
ACTC, did we just go over that? Yes.
I'd like to continue.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, good job.
Kurt, you want to remain the
That'd be
alternate?
fine.
Okay.
You got to be really strong on that committee. Gotta try and win some.
Get our 1%.
It's a setup.
Okay.
The Alameda County Lead Abatement Program, which changed its name.
Yes. Yeah, you need to change the title
Oh, how about
to the
that, though?
to the Healthy Homes Department.
Great.
Oh, Joyce's.
Oh,
appointment.
Joyce, I talked to her tonight. She wants to be reappointed, and
Good.
I have the paperwork to do that.
Okay,
Good.
very good. We said Jim is sticking with the mosquitoes, the waste management.
Yeah, and I would like in the description on that page that you actually put the word "stop waste" because that's how it's identified in some contexts, and I think the public would understand it better. And there are a few minor adjustments to the committee structure, et cetera, that I'd be happy to go over with you. Like there's a P&A committee. It changed. Then there's a P&O committee in the recycling board. So anyway, it's just a little different.
Karen, you got the number 8 change to Healthy Homes Department?
Yes.
Okay.
The East Bay Green Corridor Partnership.
You know, I've been having troubles getting to that one. It's kind of strange times, and
Does it meet twice a year now?
that meets a couple times, but it's always
Middle of the day?
middle of the day.
Yeah, I
like,
cannot do that.
I'll take that.
Okay,
do that.
Nora will do that.
Okay.
The Emeryville Oakland JPA.
I'd like to stay on that.
Yeah, because I don't meet so often.
Yeah.
There you go. I just lost the page, so I
So
have to look.
can I say on that one, the JPA, there's 13 and 14, and I think 14 is a typo.
Yes, yes.
So if you
caught
could,
that.
yeah, take that off, and I'm not all by myself on the appellate council. And for some reason, Asher doesn't get on that one.
I don't know why I switched my, okay, touched something. So now.
This is the Gilman
Appellate
playing fields.
Council, Gilman, so the Gilman playing fields, I can't go to that anymore. It's the same night as Parks and Rec, and so then I have a childcare difficulty.
I'll do the Gilman.
Okay.
If they'll
Thank you.
tell me when they're having their meetings, which they're
Right.
very poor at
Right,
doing.
and hopefully they'll be contacting staff now that Brad will be the person staffing it, so
Okay.
that you'll get the information.
Oh, Brad's staffing it now,
Yeah.
not Kevin.
Not
Okay.
Yeah. League of California Cities.
So that's the one that gets, we appoint someone right before the,
The annual conference.
yeah, the annual conference. I don't know that we need to appoint someone
about it
now,
now?
because it's more about timing and ability to attend.
This is for the East Bay Division.
No, that's
No,
the
no,
next
the next
one.
one.
Then the East Bay Division.
Okay.
Ruth?
Does someone else want to take it? No one else
No.
wants it?
I might be interested in it, so I'm at,
It's good networking.
You could
I'll be
take.
I'll be your alternate if you can't make
Okay.
it. How's
All
that?
right. All right.
Okay. So we're done with that, right?
Successor agency,
Oh, do you mean the oversight board?
The Oversight Board,
oversight,
that's not listed here.
no.
It's a separate, it's not an advisory committee.
Okay.
Tradition has been that the mayor serves as the liaison to the, serves as the city's representative to the oversight board.
I think it was that the mayor appoints someone to serve on the oversight board, is how I recall when it was created. Am
I
is
think
that
it's the
wrong?
mayor or their appointee.
Okay.
Okay. All right, moving right through all of this. Nothing under city is housing successor, communications and report. Any
I have a
reports from-
brief report to
Okay,
make.
Helen?
Just a reminder that the Purchase Award Artist Reception is going to be Thursday, December 12th, here at City Hall, 5:30 to 7. Everyone's invited to attend.
Okay, thank you.
Lovely on the wall. Looks really nice.
Anyone else? Department heads? No? Just to let you know, Maurice, maybe for the next meeting, I wanted to have you just give kind of a brief recap of the damage during the windstorm and talk a little bit about tree wells, and if we have some empty tree wells, but we can save it for next time. Council members, reports on meetings attended, anything?
Just reiterate, I won't be able to make the next meeting.
Okay.
We're going to change
We
all the
have,
Yeah, right.
So Ruth, we're deciding on next year's calendar at that meeting.
Yeah.
And there is a question, I think, of a conflict perhaps on
I
a
gave
Jewish holiday.
Tom some
Okay.
input into that a while back.
Okay. We've already discussed the advisory body vacancies, and with that, this meeting is now adjourned.
Good.